Hello, my name is Ayuba Michael, and welcome back to our to this channel. First of all, if you have not followed us or you have not subscribed to this channel, I would like to ask that please do click on the like button and then subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell button so that you can also get notified anytime we come up like this again. All right, so on the 28th of this year, which is 2021 November, um, we were able to hold National Integrity Summit. The theme was Building a Nation with Integrity, and I was privileged to hold a panel discussion that happened to border on the issue of corruption and how integrity is the other side of the coin. And they were trying to see or assess how much from the various panelists that were made up of people from different parts of Nigeria and different professions. So we're trying to look at how integrity is an ingredient for nation building, and then what is the way forward. And we try to consider so many factors and okay. But I just want to highlight a few points that became obvious there. That the issue of corruption do not some of the things we were able to identify during the panel discussion during the summit, because we had speakers from other aspects, and we have speakers from various walks of life who talked about corruption, who talked about nation building, the consequences of corruption on the issue of development in the country, and also what people with integrity or the effect of the activities of people with integrity have on the nation. So on nation building. So some of the things we were able to identify that are leading to corruption, or some of the issues that are revolving around lack of integrity and lack of patriotism amidst or among Nigerians. The fact that many Nigerians do not really trust themselves. This is one of the key points that we made there. Amidst issue of religiosity, ethnicity, and all that. Many Nigerians do not really trust themselves. So, and this is fueled by the fact that by the heterogeneous nature of the country or of Nigeria, and also the diversity. Now, a lot of people these days don't want to vote for candidates during election for reasons not too far beyond religion and ethnicity, and there is this constant suspicion between or amongst the people. When it's time for election, nobody wants to vote somebody that does not belong to his religion, or nobody wants to vote somebody who is not from his place, because they feel the person is going to use the state resources to empower his own people alone and then marginalize the rest. And then there is this issue of diversity. A lot of Nigerians do not really respect other people's culture, and there is this issue of looking down on others. If you eat tuwo, you are seen like a lesser person. If you eat apple, you seen like, if you eat amala, you're seen like the person who is not knowledgeable enough. So we have not grown to a place where we are more of ourselves. We are more of Christians, we are more of Muslims, we are more of Bayis, we are more of Yorubas, we are more of Igbos, we are more of Hausas than Nigerians. So we have people who are Hausas, we have people who are Igbos, they are Yorubas, they are Bayis, but they are not Nigerians. They are Edo people, but they are not Nigerians. So one of the ways to curb corruption is when we begin to truly build people who are Nigerians, instead of people who are Christians nor Muslims, instead of people who are Hausa, Yoruba, who are Gbayi, who are Edo people, who are Igbos. It is now time for us to build a people that feel comfortable identifying themselves as Nigerians. So we looked at that, and some of the way forward was that we must begin to see programs as national example of programs like National Integrity Summit as a thing, a must do yearly, if possible, twice a year, so that people can come and sit down and dialogue together and learn from each other. If you don't know about this culture, you get to interact with people from this culture. Who said that education belongs to only Yoruba people alone? Who said that business belongs to only Igbo people alone? Who said that politics belongs to Hausa people alone? Anybody who is diligent can thrive in every aspect of life. So it is now time for Nigerians to sit down and talk about these issues and trash them, and like completely let's become one Nigeria. And until we tell each other how we feel, until we show each other different perspective, we can't achieve anything. So that was some of the things we discussed. There are a lot of things we discussed, and then we were talking about the way forward. We said there must be a reward mechanism where people are rewarded as national heroes, where people are rewarded for doing the right thing. And I think a few people talked about the governor of Anambra rewarding the woman who vehemently refused accepting 5,000 naira for election. So they're saying there must be a reward mechanism to encourage people to what, to be honest, to encourage people to uphold integrity and be people who fear to do the wrong thing but rather clinch on doing the right thing. So there were many things that were discussed, and I really wish that opportunities will avail itself so that we can seriously talk about issue of diversity. We can talk about integrity. We can talk about issue of corruption to the roots. And how we train our children is another thing. Most Nigerian parents are training their children to be either Christian, Muslim. It is now time for our parents to teach children to be what, more Nigerians than who they are currently. So I look forward to having your comment and hearing from you. I will share some of the pictures from the summit, and then let's have an interaction. And possibly I might come up with other videos talking about the various topics that were discussed by the facilitators and various keynote speakers. Our panelists were just wonderful people that they did a lot of works. They did a lot of let me say solution. They did a lot of made effort to bring solution to the issues. While some people suggested that we as a people need to encourage nationalism more against being religious people and all that. A lot of things were said. So this is just a few or a recap of the whole thing that happened. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. God bless you.